we're going to delve into what we call list slicing. Okay, so list slicing is a concept of retrieving values from a given list. Right, so let me jump into my Sublime text and show you what I'm talking about. Right, so over here I already prepared a list and I have coded groceries. You can name it whatever you want. Okay, so I named it groceries because this is descriptive of the elements that are in my list. All right, so in this list I have 5 elements. So I'm going to take you through step by step so that you guys can understand what is list slicing. Okay, so the first thing I want you guys to recall is when I want to retrieve the whole list, I'll just have to reference the name of that list. All right, so in this instance, the name of my list is called groceries. And so if I run this, you'll see down here, it gives me back the whole list. If you also remember, in our previous lessons, we spoke about retrieving individual elements from a given list. So if I want to retrieve an individual element, I have to reference the name of the list and then square brackets, and then I pass in an index. Right, so indexing works in lists because they are ordered. They have an order. Right, so each element has got its own position. So in this instance, let's see, on position 0, what is on position 0? So this tells me, I have the bread, this tells me that indexing always starts from 0. Right, so this is the way that we access individual items. So we can just reference the index. So index 2, index 3, we can see on index 3 we have a banana. And then if the index does not exist, let's say in this instance I pass in an 8, but then I don't have an element that is on index 8. If I save and run this, you'll see I get an index error. It complains and say the list index is out of range. So I might as well want to know how many elements I do have in a particular list. All right, so this is accessing individual elements. All right, so now let's say I want to access a portion or a part of the list, not the whole list, not one item, but a part of the list. So now that's where I have to use what we call list slicing. Right, so list slicing, this is the syntax of list slicing. You have to write the reference to the name of the list, and then remember to put a colon, and then on either side of the colon, you have to reference a start and then end. So on your left side is going to be the start. So let's say I want to start from the bread, I would have to reference the index 0, right? Because I know bread is on index 0. And then let's say I want to go up to the banana. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, and then a 4. So I'll pass in a 4 here. So this is what I want you guys to note. The 0 is inclusive, but this 4 is exclusive. It's not part of the list that I'll get back. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Save and run this. You'll see it goes up to the banana, even though on index 4 is the pizza. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So take note of this. This second index is not included in the list that I will get back. So let's say I want to go up to the meat. So now I have to pass in a 3 here. Save and run. You see I'll go bread, rice, and meat. So what this simply means is each time you have slicing, count this as 0, 1, 2. Do not include this second element or the second index in the list that you get back. So I hope this is clear. So you can start wherever you want. Let's say I want to start on 1, index 1. I know it's the rice, so I can save and run. So now I'll get the rice and the meat. So this is how you retrieve elements. A portion or a part of the list. You use indexing, but then this is the syntax. Index, colon, index. Remember, this is the start and this is the end, and the end is not included, just like in our range function. All right, so going back, let's try and answer the question that follows. The question says, what the result of this code? We have squares 0 up to 64, which is 0, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, and 64. These are squares. And so I want to print squares and then 4 up to 7. So 4 up to 7, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 16, is the 4 included? Yes, these are indices, okay? These two are indices or indexes, okay? So 16 is on position 4, so it's included. What is on position 7? Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7. The 49 is not included, so it will go up to 36. So do we have 16, 25, and 36? 16, 25, and 36 is down. It's down here. All right, so check it out. You see this is the correct answer. All right, so in our next lesson, we're going to continue on, list slicing. I'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye.